So here's an example of stuff that I saved, whether it was due to laziness of not throwing it away or just whatever. These are basically sockets that came from version, I don't know, like 2.5 of the lighting system that was used for bike polo in New York City. So I have these sockets, and they used to have silver shields for dispersing the light, but I think I might have thrown those away, or they might be in a box somewhere. But anyways, I got a bunch of them. Maybe there's like 7 in there, and then I'm stringing them up on these hooks. They're not really hooks. Whatever thingies, running extension cords. Probably gonna go all the way to the end. So that's an example of something I could have thrown away, I didn't, and now it's coming in useful. Okay, so like even these brown extension cords, I probably have like 20 power strips that just I either accumulated or just people are throwing away, and I just grabbed it. Yeah, I've watched enough survival and homesteading videos to know that you just save everything and they'll come in useful one day. And the type of lifestyle I'm trying to do is like reuse. It may not be like the most environmentally friendly thing, like this container, but it was there, otherwise it would just rot in hell. Now I'm using it. Yeah, I'm trying to like not buy new things as much as I can, and either like buy used things, or I'll scan like the free stuff on Facebook and Craigslist, and even like when I'm just driving around, I'm looking around to see what's on the side of the curb. Let's see. So that piece of furniture was free. That desk was free. This white plastic shelf, free. I did buy that metal one. That plastic white one, free. This container was free. That container, free. This cart was free. I have no idea what I'm gonna use it for, but I'm thinking about making some kind of a more useful cart out of it to like haul wood and whatever. Yeah, so I think like I do enough creative things with the free stuff that I get, and that's junk to others, that it's like, yeah, I do have a lot of junk. Like I need storage space, and it's kind of messy, but you know, I get enough use out of it that I think it makes a difference. I thought I'd just clarify one thing. On my last video clip, I mentioned that a lot of the things that I picked up were free, and you could equate picking up free things to being cheap, but I look at it more as like for reuse and recycle, because usually the stuff that people are throwing away will end up in a landfill if you don't take it. The stuff that people are selling, probably less so, although that's arguable too. Yeah, so I look at the stuff I pick up along the road as things that I can potentially. I don't pick up like every single little thing. Like I don't pick up. Otherwise, I would just be like going to people's front yards or like curbs and taking their garbage, right? But anything that looks mildly like interesting or useful for me at some point in my future, I'll grab it. And yeah, I feel like it's worked out. Like, let me give you some more examples. Yet a few things I like missed before, like that garden shelving system there. I use that for just storing, putting stuff on there outside, gardening kind of things. Then like this set of ramps I bought, but the other one I was like buying some like a compressor, air compressor from him, and he was throwing it away, so I said I'll take it. And I've used it. I've destroyed one, so it's actually, if I destroyed the ones I bought, then I would have had to go to the store and buy another one. But I took the one that was free, even though I already had one, and now I don't have to go buy another one. And the ramp that's not broken I actually use to level like one of my usually my van, if it's not like on a slope or something. I'll put it on the ramp. Well, I try to like level it using the ramp, so when I like sleep inside the van, it's more flat. I don't want to say how much money I have, but it's not like I don't have money. I like the last Instagram post that I posted has about $25,000 of stuff that I either bought or spent money on in the past like 2 weeks. So like it's not necessarily being cheap, although I don't mind being called cheap. Okay, here's some more stuff. I just noticed that awning. I haven't taken it out yet because of my bum hand. I'm planning to set that up if it's like functional and use it for some shade on the yard. These two lighting stands I picked up. Someone was throwing them away, and I was using them in the container while those I guess I'll call them track lighting for now, didn't exist. So yep, I guess that's my soapbox. Okay, it's gonna be my last comments on this subject, but I think there is a certain amount of, like, if you are a somewhat sane person, there's a certain amount of satisfaction in repurposing. Oh, you made something out of nothing, or you were trying to fix something, and although that part was not the exact thing that you needed for the fix, you were able to use something else. Or like, this thing was total junk, but I brought it back to life. Or I don't know, stuff like that, right? I think like for me, the level of satisfaction that I get from those type of things I do, like, gives me a lot of enjoyment. Yeah, that's kind of where my mindset has gone over the past, I would say, like 5-6 years.